Oh hey, come walk with me. So today just a very quick vlog, and I think the title is going to be something like When Things Don't Go According to Plan. So as you can see, it's very, very rainy out, and it's not very conducive to having a nice walk outdoors, especially if the plan had been something completely different. I'll say in total it's not been a total disaster. I've walked for by now 20,000 steps. I've been here for 6 hours, and it was very nice, but not what I planned. So now this is the end of the trip for today. My train leaves at 5:45. It's now close to 5, so I have some 30 minutes to get to the train station. And as this is the last chance, I thought just shoot a quick video, and we'll see how it goes. So what's a little bit different than the usual is, of course, today I can't let myself just be guided or randomly walk in some direction, as I actually do have somewhere to go to. So not like I explained in some of the other videos, just walking around for a quick hour, but actually going straight to the train station, which Google Maps said was about 35 minutes. So as we go there, you can see some of the Paris scenes in the background here, and I hope that the audio comes through quite clearly, because obviously with the rain falling, the cars are a bit noisier with the tires on the wet roads. What I do notice though, in comparison to maybe Germany or somewhere, is even though it is rainy, maybe that's just because Paris is a big city, or maybe because other people have had a situation like me where maybe they had some plans, or this was the only day available. So there's still quite a lot of people out. And what I do find is that maybe because it's, again, a very touristy place, but nobody really cares if I'm walking around with a camera in hand. I did want to touch really briefly on the topic of the baggage and what I brought on this trip, because I talked about it a little bit in the last video. So for today, this is really just a one-day city trip. Obviously, what's important is looking at the weather beforehand, so I already knew that it was going to be rainy. I did look at the weather app beforehand, and kind of since about 2-3 days ago it was forecast that it would be raining. So I changed the outfit a little bit to the rain jacket, not the regular summer jacket that I've been wearing in some of the other videos, and also a, let's say, semi-waterproof bag, which, as I can tell you after 5 hours, is semi-waterproof, and some of the water has soaked through. However, there's like for example the camera inside, and that is in itself waterproof, or at least rainproof, so that's fine. I did bring this camera, the DJI Osmo Nano, and of course, as an action camera, that's waterproof. And as for tickets and so on, just the phone, and that's more or less enough for the day. As we're walking further away from the city center, I notice it's getting less and less people, and less touristy overall as well. Maybe you can see in the background that is also changing a bit. Alright, so if you find yourself stuck, or if I find myself stuck in a city, and I only have one day, then what do? So number one is, if the weather app forecasts rain, wear shoes that match the weather. So I've had days in Paris in the past where I've been completely soaked up to the point that even when I put the shoes out to dry next day, they were still wet one evening later. So today I wore some leather shoes, which was a good decision. Second is, of course, the rain jacket is also super helpful. But that's just me. I'm not a huge fan of umbrellas. Then I would say don't be deterred by the weather. It's still nice to walk, but still it's good to make the most of it. Have a nice walk in a city that's a little bit different. I do like Paris. I also do like London, but Paris is easier for me to get to. So I've been here for roughly 4 times a year now for the past few years. This is the first time that I'm here this year. I had hoped that it would be a nice spring day. The past 2 weeks we've been having absolutely fantastic weather, but apparently today it wasn't in the cards. I think it was still a very good and relaxing time to walk, enjoy, also do a little bit of shopping. Obviously, overall, it's just been a absolutely soaking wet day. So what I really like about a huge city like this is how, even though there's many people, it's really much easier to be yourself. So nobody really cares what you're doing, where you're going, whether you're filming a vlog or just taking a nice walk somewhere. Theoretically, this road should straight up lead to the station. I'm not 100% certain now. 2 minutes to go until the station, and we should be right on time.
Bonjour monsieur.
Bonjour.
Vlog.
Vlog. Absolutely soaking wet by now. The camera should be able to handle that. Okay, and there we are. Paris, Gare de l'Est. Wonderful. Thank you so much for walking with me on this super soaked and rainy day in Paris. And I will go and buy some cheese now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.